Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode about the LEGO Train Automated Container Terminal. I haven't been uploading a video in a few weeks because I was busy detailing this crane and I had also an unscheduled trip abroad for my work. But I've now reached the point that I'm pretty much ready with the detailing of this crane. And I did this crane a bit in a different order. Normally I mostly concentrate on the functionality first, and then when everything works I start detailing the crane. In this case I'm quite confident that the whole system will work, so I started detailing first and then I'll do the functional design. So here we are, and let's start at the left side here. And what you see here is a tip from someone who said, well, maybe you can add a pneumatic system. So that's what I did here. It's actually also a functional pneumatic system, in the sense that the air tanks are connected to the pneumatic system of the crane. So they have a small buffer capacity. It's not much because I got, of course, a huge buffer capacity on the main compressor. So it doesn't do anything, but it's functional. Next to that I have a red light and a green light. And when I receive the power OK signal from the compressor, the green light will be on, otherwise the red light will be on. So moving to the unit here, yeah, what can I tell you? First of all, I left the valve part open so you can see a bit of movement. I think that's, yeah, it gives a bit insight of how the thing works. More I can't tell you about it. Oh yeah, of course, the lighting. I've installed some lighting, and there was one light not working. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a little dot over here, and I installed the lighting, and then it turned out that one light wasn't working, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna spend 3 hours to make that light work. So I just installed an engineer who's currently fixing the light. Now there's of course a little bit of a safety issue here, as this is a moving crane and we got a engineer here holding on, and yeah, well, not optimal solution for the engineer it is. This part here, yeah, I thought like, okay, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna install a few electrical cabinets. Now, as an automation engineer, this is not the preferred solution. You want your cabinets to be, I don't know, somewhere else, not on top of a crane, but maybe in a nice building or something. But in this case I decided to build them on top of the crane. Now, a cool feature about this is that the red and green lights that you see here are also connected, or will be connected, I have to say, to the microcontroller. So when a motor is enabled, the green light will be on, and when a motor is stopped, the red light will be on. And since we have two motors for this direction and this direction, I have also two cabinets with corresponding lights. Now the problem is that every cable runs, yeah, beneath here in cable ducts all the way to here, and they exit here, and there's a lot of cables coming out, and I hope I have enough inputs and outputs available on the controller that you see there to connect everything. So I didn't do a calculation, I just have to figure it out while I'm connecting the whole system. A nice other detail here is a toolbox, and there's also a power washer here, so they can clean off, I don't know, maybe some toucan poop or something. So there's also little steps here that will be connecting to here. So that's how the engineer comes up. And there's also a little bit of a kill switch for if there's any trouble. Now moving down below, we have a control room. So I tried to make a control room that can look a bit up and a bit down, so they can see what the crane is doing. And it's got a lighting system on itself. It's connected by a cable that you see here on the back side. I can disconnect the cable. There's a small connector, and I can get the control unit out. So let's do that first. So let's have a look inside the control room. As you can see, there are two operators in the control room, and the right operator has a remote control in his hands, which he uses to control the crane. Now, if you look closely, and you see these operators, they have a very good job, since they have a coffee machine that fills up, I don't know, half of the control room. So I overdid it a bit with the coffee machine, and they got cookies and sweets and a lot of mugs for visitors. I don't know who's gonna visit the control room so often, but you never know. So they're ready to receive some visitors, or maybe just eat all the cookies by themselves. So this is the front. Now it has its own lighting, like I said, just a few LEDs on the roof, and I'm hoping to get a shot a bit like what you see now. There's a bit of reflection going on here, but this should be the shot, and then you'll see the operators do their business, and I think that'll be cool. Now the backside, I've added some details. So we got the transporter here. I don't know how do you call this? I have no idea. We got a few garbage bins, some tools, a fire extinguisher. So everything they need to operate this crane. I'm gonna put the control room back, and we're gonna dim the lights a bit, so then we're gonna see how it looks in the dark. And this is how it looks in the dark. As you can see, there's the lighting going on top. This unit will be moving. Oh, there's a flashlight as well, which will be enabled by the microcontroller when it's moving. And we got a light here on the cabinet, and yeah, and a light in the control room. I don't know if it's visible or not. Yeah, well, you can see the operator sitting there. So it looks pretty cool. Now the only worry I have right now is if this lighting is enough compared to that crane. I know that crane has awesome lighting, but I used some different pre-manufactured lights here which give off less light. Well, these are the old lights that I made myself. It's just an LED from a LED strip that I soldered on a few wires, and these are pre-installed lights. They have LEDs with already small cables on them, but they give off less light, so I don't know how it'll look in final setup. I think I have to install a light here, maybe. I don't know yet. So it's done, but also not. I'm not totally convinced on the lighting system, but hey, we'll see. Alright, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions for detailing this crane, get some more details on it, please let me know. It's not my... I'm good in technical, functional stuff, but I'm not so good in detailing stuff. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Let me know what you think of the whole system, how it looks. And next episode, we're gonna see some movement of the crane. We're gonna connect the whole... all the wires that come out here. I'm gonna connect them to the microcontroller, and we're actually gonna see some movement of the crane. So hope to see you then. Thank you again for watching this video. Subscribe if you haven't done so. You're helping me a lot with it. Like the video if you liked it, and hope to see you next time. Bye.